Do you know when you're lying there at night trying to sleep and your brain just won't stop? You replay every choice, every mistake, every possible outcome, and the more you try to calm down, the louder it gets. Like your thoughts are racing each other for attention. You start to feel your chest tighten. You try to tell yourself, stop thinking, but that's like telling a storm to be quiet. Because if you're smart, your brain doesn't rest, it just spirals faster and faster. Welcome to the psychology of overthinking, and why intelligent minds are often the ones that get trapped inside it. The overthinker's loop. If you're the kind of person who analyses every detail, congratulations. Your brain is incredible at pattern recognition. It sees connections other people miss. It predicts, it questions, it doubts, all in milliseconds. But here's the twist. That same ability that makes you insightful also makes you miserable. Because intelligence sharpens imagination, and imagination, when left unchecked, becomes anxiety. You don't just think, you simulate every scenario, every reaction, every possible failure, and the brain can't tell the difference between imagined danger and real danger, so it floods you with cortisol over a problem that doesn't even exist yet and may never exist. The control trap. Overthinkers crave control because control feels safe and predictable. The problem is, the more you think, the more uncertain everything becomes. You spot a new variable, a new risk, a new reason to hesitate. It's like standing in front of 1,000 doors, trying to open the right one, but every time you grab the handle, another door appears. And the result? Analysis paralysis. You don't act because your brain is too busy preparing for every possible outcome. And here's the cruel irony. In trying to control everything, you end up controlling nothing. If you're enjoying this content, why not hit subscribe? We have a back catalogue of videos waiting for you to watch. Now let's get on with the video. Why smart people feel it worse. Studies show that people with higher cognitive ability are more likely to suffer with anxiety. It's not weakness, it's wiring. The smarter you are, the better you are at imagining things. At imagining what can go wrong, and that imagination feeds fear. You build entire worlds in your head, worlds where you fail, worlds where you get rejected, or even worlds where you make the wrong move. So while others act impulsively, you hesitate, trapped in the movie your mind keeps replaying. The emotional route. Overthinking isn't just mental, it's emotional. It's your brain's way of trying to stay safe. Maybe you grew up needing to anticipate people's moods just to avoid conflict. Maybe you learned that mistakes weren't allowed. So now, every decision feels like survival. You think your brain's punishing you, but really, it's just protecting you, but with outdated code. It's running safety protocols from a childhood where being wrong felt dangerous. The body remembers too. Overthinking doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your body. That tightness in your chest, the restless legs, the constant fatigue, that's not weakness. That's your nervous system stuck in what if. Your brain sends danger signals and your body prepares for a battle that doesn't come. No wonder you're exhausted. You've been fighting invisible wars all day long. The shift from thinking to awareness. So what's the way out? You don't stop overthinking by thinking less. You stop by thinking differently. By learning to separate analysis from anxiety. When you catch yourself spiraling, try saying this. That's not true. That's my brain trying to protect me. That single sentence rewires everything, because it moves you from being inside the thought to being aware of it, and awareness breaks the loop. Closing reflection. You don't need to silence your mind, you just need to teach it that not every storm deserves a reaction. Your intelligence is a gift. It only becomes a curse when you let it turn inwards. So breathe, let the thought pass. You're not broken, you're just built to see too much, feel too deeply, and care too hard. And maybe that's not something to fix. Maybe that's what makes you human. Mind speak. See the unseen.